Hey guys, Roberto here, and today I'm going to review the Shuriken Sentai Ninninger Sentai Hero Series 0 through 05. Now, these are a collection of vinyl figures that are released every year when there's a new Sentai season. And basically, they've been doing this since 2001 with Aoninger, and they've done it before, but they were doing like the miniature versions, not the scale that we have right now. Now, I haven't been collecting these for very long, but this is Ninninger's Sentai vinyls. And now these guys don't come in boxes or anything. They stopped doing that around like Gekiranger or Goanger, I don't know. I've been collecting these for very long, so yeah. But they don't really come in accessories, and their articulation is very limited. But they're very cheap figures, and they're like the easiest way to have a complete set of teams, since Japan doesn't do the action figure type of thing that we have over here. So yeah. Now you can actually get these on Amazon for maybe $9 or $10 in Japan, and they're around 600 yen if I'm correct. They're like that's around like that translates to around like $6 or $7. I don't know. I'm not really good with the Japanese currency, but that's how they are, and you can get them everywhere. Basically, they're very easy to find, but they do sell out fast. If you're trying to get older teams like Tokuger or Kyurager, they are very hard to find. But the Ninja's here, and this year I started buying these like March. I got the red one first, and then I decided to get the rest of the team because it looked really cool. And yeah, I wanted to have like a complete set of the Ninjas because I really like the team and I really like the TV show and everything. It's awesome. So yeah, and I just got yellow today, so I've been collecting these for like around 2 months now, because they take a very long time. If you're gonna buy something from Japan, it's gonna take a long time. If you're very cheap and use standard shipping, then they are gonna take a long time to get here. But finally, I have my full team right here. So as you see right here, I have these things in the middle. I have Pokemon napkins and some coupon or whatever. And the reason why I have these is because I have to separate these guys. Yellow, blue, and red don't want to stand up correctly. So I have to like put them against each other, and that really annoys me because apparently these figures are very hard to stand up. Here we have red, and he's gonna fall just like the other ones. And that is a problem that does continue with all these figures, vinyl figures, that they are produced or molded, or some people like stretch them too much and they just stay together. For example, here I have my Tokyo Ichigo, and he's like in some, I guess like the shipper, the person that sent it to me, packaged him like this, so now his legs are stuck together. And that does annoy me a lot. But yeah, and that does happen to everybody that buys these figures. They're always gonna come in some kind of weird precision, and they're gonna fall easily. But anyways, let's take a look at these figures. So let's take a look at Akaninger first. Now, see him right here. And they're all the same mold for the boys and girls. The boy is a mold, a male mold. My voice cracked. A male mold, and the girl is a girl mold. So what we have is Shuriken, and that's Akaninger right here, and it says Sentai Hero 001. And they do come in tags. They used to come in boxes, as I said before, but they stopped doing that. So he's really cool and everything. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to put him aside, because it is gonna be very hard to put him against them. Here we have Aoninger, and he's the same mold as Akaninger. And here we have his Shuriken, which is Aoninger Shuriken and Sentai Hero 002. And yeah, and we'll take a look at the articulation in a bit and everything else. I just wanted to show off the figures first. Here we have Kininger, my favorite character in the TV show. He's very young in the TV show and stuff. And then there's like a little like stain right here. I don't know what that is. It's like you can't see it very well in the camera, but yeah, it's like black. I don't know if I can see it very well, but it's like a little hole. It's like a little circle. I don't know if you guys can see it. But if you guys see this thing right here, yeah, it's like in his crotch area. And then here we have Shuriken. And I do like the tags, but I am going to take them off because and here we have the holders for these, the stand holders, because they fall very easily, the males, but the females stand very good, so I don't know what the problem with that is. And let's take a look at the white one first. Shironinger. Which, this is going to be very hard. If you want to keep this in good condition, it can get stained easily because, it's white. And it's soft and everything. So I do like the female mode. And here we have a Shuriken Sentai Series 04. And I guess we're gonna have to put it down on the side or something. You're gonna see half her face. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you have a little Shironinger right there. Her head is right sticking out. And then finally we have Momoninger, who is the same mold as Shironinger. And here we have a Shuriken, so the Hero 005. And I really do like the legs, like how the suits look on the females, like this long stocking thing. That looks really cool on the females. So anyways, now let's look at the articulation for the males first. You're gonna move the arm. There's no articulation here, just arm moving. And you can move at the waist. And if you guys saw episode 9 of Ninninger, Takaharu actually gets turned into a doll, and they use this figure as like by some monster turns him into a doll, the soft vinyl. And now let's look at the female articulation. They're both the same. There's not really any differences. And if I can move the waist here, the waist. So yeah, and that's really pretty much the figures. I just wanted to, that's pretty much the figures. I'll give you my thoughts on it later. And here it is standing next to Tokyo Ichigo, which is last year's Sentai Hero. And Sentai Hero Series 01 for Tokyo. And yeah, and as I was talking before, his legs got close together when they were shipping him. So that's sad. But yay, you know, next together and stuff. Hooray. And now let's put him next to Dino Charge Red, which is our Red Ranger in America. And as you see right here, he's very small next to the Sentai Vinyl. These are probably like 7 inches or 8. These are this is a 5-inch figure, and this is probably a 7-inch. I didn't really do the inches, how tall it is. So yeah, and those were the Ninninger Sentai Vinyl figures. Now I'll give my thoughts on it. Now, in the end, it's really your decision if you want to get these figures. I mean, I sort of like them. I like that they, you know, they at least they have a purpose, you know, just stand around and act heroic and stuff because they're posed like that. But I actually wanted a representation of the Ninjas, and I really like their suits, and they look really cool. So that's why I budged in and decided to buy them. If you want to have at least representation and don't want to wait around for a Ninja to get it adapted, which will be in probably a decade because Power Rangers takes a long ass time to adapt Sentai season now. Then if you like them, if you want to have Ninja as a team at least or something to represent it, then yeah, these are great figures. But if you're a big fan of articulated figures and stuff, and you just don't want to buy these cheap figures, and just buy the main 3 action hero series that Japan released, which is like the mold of the action heroes that we have over here with the ninja design. And you can wait for the girls and the 6th Ranger later when the Sentai series gets adapted. But they just really do their job of just standing heroic. So yeah, and that was my review of the Shuriken Sentai Ninninger Sentai Hero Series 01 through 05. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and Roberto from Ranger Mania, signing out.